Huh? What? Yeah. Hi. I guess it's a stream. I don't know why, but here we are. I know. It's terrible. Oh, we dropped the socials in there. Yes, all of them exist. Hi, Angie. How's it going in the cooking pot that is this summer, apparently? I had a nap. Then you had one nap more than I did. Also, it's cool today. Weird, weird enough. Yeah, we have to suffer for another 2 days before we actually get rain, and then the almost next week is gonna be nice again with weather and temperature. But yeah, today it was 27 degrees, actually 30 plus in the sun. In the shadow, you could at least survive, but it wasn't like nice at all. And even now it's nice outside, but that doesn't change the fact that my room is still not like comfortable. I wouldn't say like uncomfortable, but it is like still 24 degrees, a good 24 degrees in my room. Too warm. True. Honestly, I struggled hard, more harder. No, I struggled harder actually with this temperature not so long ago. Now I'm better at enduring it, I guess. But yeah, in general, not a big fan. You know, I never understood why people were are always like this and go like, "Oh man, I wish it would be summer so I can go out and do stuff outside." And I'm like, out of all the seasons you can choose to go outside and do things outside at nice weather, you chose the most terrible season. Why would you do that? Like, you can do all the wonderful things that you can do in summer, but you can also do them in spring and fall. It works. And it has actually nicer temperatures. I want summer just to live. I don't mind summer as long as summer is like temperate. If we have a temperate summer, then I would say like it's fine. Then I even survive a few days of pretty hot weather. I can endure that. That was basically how the summer was last year. But apparently they predicted that this summer is not gonna be fun. I don't know. Like, think about it. Why do people want summer to go outside and do stuff? Because in general, everybody hates hot heat. Everybody is even more miserable when driving. Public traffic sucks because it is everybody sweating and stinky and it's just not fun using the public traffic. And then you go outside and you're in the sun and then you catch yourself another sunburn or a heat stroke because you underestimated the sun. Like, luckily I never experienced a heat stroke. But yeah, I just don't get it. It's Like, you can have nice weather in any other season and far less brutal sun and enjoy exactly the same things. Like, summer makes me want to stay more inside than actually going outside. Yeah, this summer is gonna suck and I'm not here for it. I agree. Like, I'm also not for it. Like, I don't want it. No, thank you. Look, summer is only good for one thing. The light of the day is staying with you for a good time. In the end, we are now currently in the phase of like, there's only 6 hours of darkness because, like, until 10 p.m., it is bright outside. And then at 4 a.m., it is bright outside. It's like, huh? But I would say, like, if you do something in summer, then do it at night. Because A, you get still a lot of sunlight before it actually gets dark, and even then, it is more pleasurable to be outside, apart from the insects that will destroy you. But yeah. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Ba ba ba. No. Ta-da. No. Did you know the lead singer of One OK Rock, this one, is one of the best trained vocalists in Japan? And you can hear it. It's like, holy shit, he has such a good voice. It's really nice to listen to his songs. And the best part is, he is also good at English, in consideration that most Japanese people have a heavy Japanese dialect in English. In contrast, he has like really good English. Yeah. Da 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 da. I wanna go tonight, paradise tonight. Night, first thing on my mind. Get away, that's where I made. Free typical therapy. Get away. Right. Crafton publisher sale. Who? Who? I see. You know, why see Subnautica 2 is not out yet. Apparently it's gonna release this year. And for some ungodly reason, I consider to stream it. And I don't know why. Why I'm even trying to do this to myself. Set me free. And yes, I'm sorry, I made more rewards. Don't use them. Okay, they just keep repeating the same games over and over again. I'm sure if I stick around, I will hear someone else redeem them. See, you do the smart thing. I'm saving my points so I can have a big dragon horde. I seem to have a lot of people like that in my chat. See, here's the thing. I have like points hoarder in my chat, and then I have, of course, a majority of people who have no opinion of on their own, which is all extremely helpful when you are running a streaming channel. And I'll bet with you that most likely overrated is going to hoard the most points, if possible. Hi, Dizzy. Oh no, I have seen you. How dare. Wow, Square Enix, you seriously try still to sell Visions of Mana for $60? How logical. Overrated is I will assume that you try to write low key. But yeah, he is. Oh god. Another Five Nights at Freddy's game. Yeah. Top sellers. Wow. I'm having like 3 conversations at the same time right now. Lovely. But basically easy difficulty for you. When will this game go on sale so I can push it into Valve Noise face? You know, one thing I want is that Steam would introduce showing the price of the games that you are following. So I don't have to do this additional click to go to the page. I know. Such high demand. How long is this still going? 18 hours. That's 1. That means until 7 tomorrow. Okay. Good to know. Da, da, da. Okay. Well. Yes, I know. Interesting stream and so on. I mean, I looked at Steam. You didn't. I'm also reconsidering to redesign my design. Isn't it great? Like, never stay with one design. Just change it at irregular times for no apparent reason. And I don't even know to what. That's the best part. Huh. Did it? Yeah, Angie, did you play Ball X Pit? Did you play the demo? Did you utilize your inner gamer? Wee. Da. Everything has like either we don't know when our game is going to get released, or it's gonna release this year, which is so well defined. You know what's the worst? This song belongs to a tennis anime that got cancelled. So they made like I think one season and then they got cancelled, which is crazy. Like I mean I get it. It's like they probably made the anime and saw it wasn't very successful, so they cancelled like budgets for more seasons. That's kind of sad because actually I watched it and strangely enough I liked it because usually I'm not into sports anime at all, but this one was fine. And before you even ask what kind that was, I have no idea. But I can use the function of the internet to find out. Ah, there we go. The anime is called Stars Align. Hoshi Hoshi no Sora. This is actually the ending song. Let's see. The stars align. Original anime television. Oh, or was it never cancelled? I don't know. Apparently, nothing is mentioned here. Okay, let's see. Yes. Uh, yeah, here we go. The anime was originally planned to be 24 episodes. It was only 12. But the production committee had decided to cut down the length of the series last minute. Promised he would find another way to wrap up the original story through a sequel. It's unable to find a company that will fund more episodes of Stars Align. Yeah, here we go. So basically, I wasn't wrong. So yeah, 24 episodes were planned, but half of it were cut because people hate giving money to good stuff. I mean, in the end, it's still a business. It sucks, but if your product is not doing well financially, you will have problems. Then again, Mira, where you going? This anime was fucking good. Inuyashiki. Inuyashiki was such a good anime. Really fun and strange. But I enjoyed that one. Yep. Keep me on the ground. I still should push through Angels with Scaly Wings. I just don't know exactly what I'm missing and what I still need. Oh. I don't even know if the game actually gives me like pointers in the right direction or if I just should know. You do remember in your visual novel every choice you made, right? Right? No. Ba 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 ba. Right. What do I need? Let's see. In this game, we are still looking for rooms. We still look for rooms. We have a riddle, which I have not solved at all. We have a safe, which I don't know how to open. Yeah. Sure, why not? I won't be in the way there at all, I guess. Okay. Do, 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 do. Ah. Goo goo bomb. Yes, I'm pretty sure that the people in the ward will be completely happy about the fact that I'm going to turn down. This is... I don't understand. This game is out now since quite some time, and yet they have decided to give us only one volume slider. Why? Why? Annoying. So yes, I'm going to play the game and listen to my music. Why? Because I can. The VOD people have less of a problem with that because they don't hear my Spotify. So welcome back to Blueprints. We actually finished the game, but there are still a lot of secrets in the game itself. So on one side we haven't placed down all the rooms yet. That's one thing. Then yeah, so we have not actually visited all the rooms that we can actually place down. There are even new rooms that we still have kind of to unlock. And there are several things. In the office, there's a safe, but I do not understand how to open it. In the sense, like, I don't know the code to open the safe. I don't understand exactly what I'm looking for. I tried everything that came to mind. So that is there. There's the vault, which is a room we have never visited because the vault is really difficult to actually reach because on one side it costs 3 gems, if not 4, to actually place it down if it costs something, and it is very rarely in my drafts, which is not helpful. Hi, Davamir. And then there are then there are the treasure maps. Now, treasure map here on this side, we have done. The weird part about the treasure maps is literally because, like, you need to find the treasure map itself and then go to the specific room that is displayed on the treasure map. And then I'm not even sure if it is going to work without a specific tool. So yeah, so there are a lot of things. There's also the interesting part that we still need a computer chip. So we pick this up. Okay, multiple problems. Let me think about the lower part of this. That where we still can consider maybe to completely empty it, which is possible. which we haven't done. I don't even know if it actually does something for us. I don't know if the gemstone cavern has always like gemstones that we could pick up. I'm going to check that. First I'm going to place down a room here. I'm going to put down the trading post for the specific reason that I still want this. I still don't understand why our character is so afraid about some dynamite. He wish he would just pick it up. It's just weird. We cannot trade anything, of course, because we don't have anything to trade. There's a dig spot here. Okay, we check out the gem cave stone. Let's see. There's also this weird entrance which we have nothing to do with. I should also keep in mind that I need the candle burning thing. And go below the estate. Let's see if the gem cave stone here has something. So there's just this. We don't care about that. We already did this, but I don't think there's actually any gemstones to pick up. Nope. Okay. At least I know I wasted my steps, which is great. I have no clue where to find that one computer chip. Like, zero ideas. The weirdest part is like the first computer chip was already there. The second one we found in a vase here in the entrance after we smashed the vase with a hammer. So the next question is, can we smash with a hammer these busts? Maybe. I don't know. Okay. Okay, this is a complete new room to me. The fuck? 46. It's literally a souvenir shop. Just as it says. I have Why do I suspect that this room only goes into your deck after you actually finish the game? Merry Christmas. Yeah. I give up. I'm stumped. It's about time you visit Mount Holly. Observatory, wish you were here. Greetings from Reddington. Okay. Mount Holly tea lunchbox. A permanent addition to walk-in closet. It just looks nice. The fuck? When you reach rank 5 with lunchbox, gain half of your dinner steps. That's pretty nice. Swim trunks. A permanent addition to the pool. A pair of trunks is always handy for swimming. Just be sure to bring some keys. What? Hi, Dusty. How are you doing? DRG Blogs Home Console Edition coming soon. Over 10,000 sold in Nuance. Damn, son. Blue cat being a blue prince, as always, yes. Swimbird plushie. Unlock dare mode? What? Blue tens. Blue tens can only be purchased after you have proven your merit as a scout by obtaining 8 trophies in your trophy room. Okay. I'm doing alright. How are you doing? I survived today, which wasn't fun because it was like 27 to 30 degrees centipede. So, yeah. And the best part is, tomorrow we're gonna, well, more or less going to repeat that, and on Sunday as well. And then we get rain, and then we go back to actual good temperatures. So, yeah, I'm not a fan of summer. Well, don't mind me putting down the observatory. I woke up in the heat today and ordered an AC. Yeah, see, the problem is an AC is expensive, it's big, and it requires a unit outside. It's like, that works wonderfully in Asian countries and in America/Canada, but in Europe, AC units are actually quite rare. Like, you have it in company buildings and in stores, but like in actual living in apartments and or houses, it's not really common at all. Sure, you can buy an AC. The biggest problem is that it will use a tube to push out the hot air. But then is the problems like, okay, cool, but that basically means I have to open a door to the outside, which then would also mean I would need a giant towel to block out the upper part of that whatever I'm opening, so the tube can go outside, but hot air is not coming back in. And it's just like, ugh. It's a mobile one, so it just needs a tube outside. Yeah, see, but that's the problem. It needs a tube outside. What do we get? The twins. A pair of chess has been added to the entrance hall. Farmer's apple. Southern Cross. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. The key. And 3 steps. Yeah, I can understand that. I think the best basic things that you can do is, if you have blinds, close them over the day. And if you happen to get up late, then do it before you go to sleep. Because if the blinds take most of the heat, then your windows are not going to get heat up. And they are usually get heat up by the sun, which then radiates all the temperature into your room. It's basically what I did now in this season as well. I wish ACs were everywhere. I wish new modern ACs that are not as destructive for the environment would be there. They've been closed for days and still 34 degrees in my room. Ah, that's disgusting. So yeah, I can understand that you basically want an AC. It's very understandable. And yes, if you're hearing overlapping music, it is intended like that. Like, I wanted to listen to my music, but sadly this game doesn't have different volume sliders, only one, so yay. Even worse, I have a night job, so I need to sleep during the day in the heat. Oh god. Let's get the closet. Okay, we get dice and a key. I'll take that. Yes, just give me the weight room because... Funny. Sure. Not going in there yet. Good job, you found the new reward. And yes, that's me. Dude, not fair. What is not fair? Damn. Game really wants to push this passageway into my face. You already have the perfect voice. I'm far from perfect voice. Laboratory, spare room, pantry, spare room. Perfect purse. I'm not perfect. Not just purse. Nothing else. Just because I can do... doesn't mean it's perfect, right? If that was even picked up by my microphone, I don't know. The bedroom, the nook. Damn. Let's do the nook. Yeah, it didn't pick up. Good job. Yeah, this is because I'm using a filter. It reacts very good to spoken language, but when you make like noises, it doesn't. What do you mean not perfect voice? There are far, far better voices out there. Commissary, workshop, corridor. Okay. See, that was picked up. Salt shaker, shovel, sleeping mask, metal detector. All of this is good. I'll take the shovel. Okay. Okay, I'll take the compliment. Yeah. Damn it. Why this room? Why? Fine, guest room it is. The guest room. Of course, the compass. Well, re-hug you. Sadly, I don't have a hug emote. I have other emotes. Not sure if there is a hug emote among them. Nope. 0 hug emotes. Oh no. Yeah. Oh god, Jeff, why? You have a Desti in your chat. You now require a hug command. Apparently I do. I mean, I decided to add 2 more channel rewards, but I mean, you used one, which is good. Don't use the other one. Don't do that to this reality. Yep. I even had to make it more expensive because I was like, I know how Twitch chat works. And the best part is, when I did this once on in live stream, people were like, this is cursed, never do this ever again. And I was like, perfect. You know, the worst part about this is like, I know how Twitch chat works. I am Twitch chat. And so I'm always like, you know, I know how you work, so that is the reason why there will never be a hydrate redeem. Because for that, I have Jeff Raid, which happens every hour, which will remind me of getting up, hydrate, stretch. So all of that is done automatically every hour. There are cooldowns, yes, but there's no need anymore for it. Like, I did this before, every hour to have a bot posting it. And now it's even less a necessity because I have now every hour 3 minutes of ads. So I automatically fused my automatic bot post into that. You know, June incident, right? Mouse, if I remember correctly. Mouse, rat, something like that. So I would say yes. We made her do 120 squats in 10 minutes. That is not very nice. But then again, 120 squats in 10 minutes is not that terrible. I don't want to put down any of those rooms. Parlor or passageway. She got 1,000 bits for it. Well, that's a good price to pay, to receive in regards to that. 30 seconds, by the way. The wonderful riddle. The gems are not in this box. The blue box is true. The gems are in this box. Well, true, 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 but that doesn't work. 120 is plenty for someone who doesn't work out. Yes. I think it's gonna take another 35 seconds. Okay, the gems are not in this box. The blue box is true. The gems are in this box. Let's say this is a lie. The blue box is false. The gems are in this box. So this is a lie. Yep. Jeffrey. Blue box is false. Gems are not. Gems are in this box, which would be true. Gems are in this box, which would be a lie. So if I say lie, lie, true. Wait, I lie, true? The blue box is false. Gems are not in this box, which makes it the gems are in this box. Which fudge. Okay, the gems are in this box. Let's say it's the truth. Then one of them can be the truth or a lie. If that was the truth, then that doesn't work out. Truth, lie, which would change it to the blue box is false. Gems are not in this box. Truth, lie, truth. Yeah, this is one of those puzzles, at least in this specific order, that are really hard to figure out. They are eating. Almost done. Okay, welcome back. Yeah, so we'll go with the risk that I'm wrong. And I'm wrong. Good. Well done. Jesus, okay, the den. I need more gems. I could have needed those 2 gems. Already a key? Jeez. Okay. Pantry, morning room, or the drawing room. Sure. No treasure box there. You know, when I played the demo of this game last year, at least this room had occasionally an item to pick up here. And since I played the release, this room had never any pickups. It's kind of depressing, to be honest. I would say we put down the storeroom. Key, gem. I have not yet an idea what I'm going to do with this run. This is a bad idea. Let's do it. I expected nothing worthwhile from that. Give me can or pebble. Oh, you give me nothing. Okay, that is basically the same thing. Workshop, morning room, or the lab. Plus 2 gems. Tomorrow you will start with 2 gems, which is useful. Oh, I see that item very rarely. Greater chance of finding items. Yeah, okay. By the way, sorry if this choice of music is not exactly your cup of tea. Sure, let's risk it. Every time this room shows up, I always go in it, and I will always choose a yellow room. Right? Opening ears. And then I proceed to here with the slight, very slight hope that this is going to give me access to the vault without any costs. And of course it's not doing that, because why should it, right? Unbelievable. Sure, let's redraw. Oh, you're giving me nothing better. Sure, let's ruin it and reroll. Wonderful. Let's reroll. Wow, the game is really good and nice now. Wow, let's reroll. It's unbelievable. I can't believe this. Aquarium or this. This is like completely useless because it sells very expensive items that I cannot like ever buy. But it's free. It's free real estate. Look at this. Like, what are these prices? That is very nice. You don't have to pay the gem costs of floor plans. Now that is a worthwhile buy, but it's also not a permanent unlock. Why? Why? That is what we need as a permanent unlock, not as, oh, today. Like, that's not going to help me. Sure. I have the compass. I don't think I can actually make anything useful. Aha. I get the magnifying glass, which is useful. Really? Nothing with the magnifying glass? I think this makes, yeah, the dowsing rod. Yeah, I know. Huh, you, okay. Hmm. Yeah, the dowsing rod is not that great. Yes, that is the smartest decision to do. Hmm. Oh man. Worst part is that our shop is down here. Hmm. I would actually need to go completely back to go in here and start like to fill out this part here with rooms. God, and let's see, from the outside I should be able to reach that part. Yeah. Yeah. Uh. Da, 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 da. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Well, let's see what we can put down here. Not actually anything useful. So we get some free steps. Uh-huh. And you, what do you give me? Security key card and a gem. Okay. Så det nu. I'll go down here. Uh-uh. Sure, let's try it. This one has the battery pack. And if I remember correctly, it's the battery pack, shovel, and magnifying glass, something like that. But I think it is the metal detector. Most likely. I made a screenshot of that. Specific description of what I can tinker together. Somewhere. Two, four, five. Okay. Where are you? Yes. There you are. Metal detector and magnifying glass. There we go. Okay. Oh. Metal detector magnifying glass is already enough. Okay. Battery pack and compass make the electromagnet. There's the dowsing rod. Yeah. Let's put down the workshop. Nice. Lockpick. Very useful. I honestly wonder what happens. I honestly wonder if you actually can obtain twice the metal detector in a one run. Because when you would pick up the metal detector in a room and then you would make a new contraption out of it and then have a shop and buy another metal detector. I don't know if it actually works because there's a chance that the metal detector will not spawn in the shop under those specific circumstances. Maybe. Good job. It didn't work. Oh, we go back to the entrance hall. Over here, up there. Let me guess. It's gonna ask of a key of me. Of course it does. And of course it doesn't work with the picklock. Chapel, billiard room. Oh, let's take that risk. Coin. I'll take that. No other coin. Great, and it is time for math. Hopefully I remember all the math. Uh, 4... 2... Wait. Plus, minus... Multiplication or division? I think division is afterwards. So, that, it's 4... 8... 4? Okay. Oh god, that's 1. That's 1. Oh god. 1, 30, which is 2. If I find the number 2. Oh god. Okay, I guess the color is indicating what. Okay, 8, 2, 6. 1, which is 6? What? Okay. What was that? 10, 6. 10, 4. 10, 4, 8. 4. 132, 2. Okay, so it goes into the division part, but that is 8 minus 6 is 2, 2 multiplied with 3, 6. It cannot be 6 multiplied with 6. That is ridiculous. 8, 2, 6. And I guess divided by 6 is 1, but 1 was wrong when I clicked it. Right? Okay. Or I didn't finish thinking. Maybe, I guess. Thinking denied. Swing Hall, Chapel, Nursery. Whenever you draft a bedroom game. Anything to pick up? No. Nothing to pick up. Chat, how is the simmering going? Dining room. Doesn't make sense on this level. Eesh. Yeah, why not? Anything to pick up? Nothing. Nothing to pick up. Very good and bad. So, what did you sell again? Permanent addition to the dining room. Which rank 5. Lunchbox. Gain half of your dinner steps. Looks nice. Tempting. A very tempting. But instead, I'm going to buy my other things. What? Why? Huh? It says metal detector owned, but I don't own a metal detector. This is confusing? What is going on? What is going on? I don't have a metal detector. Yet it says I own one. Quoi? Is this a bug? Is this a bug or is this intended? Huh. Range. Let's see. 2, 4, 5. It would need like something here. Okay, regardless, I guess I will go to the gift shop and buy something. And it's gonna be this. Because reasons. Let's spend a key. Because the lockpick is wonderful. It doesn't work. And I get the boudoir. But that is not what I want. God damn it. Pain. Pain, pain, pain. Anything to pick up? Not really. Can only go in this direction. Okay, lucky me. Oh, the clock tower. I'm going to put this down because I haven't been in the clock tower. The most disgusting room that you would ever go to if you ever played any Castlevania game. Great, since I don't know where what is, I cannot tell what time that is. Okay, the clock tower is a black tower. A black tower. Okay, new things. This is probably the deposit box key, yeah. Southward, I see a swan. Southward, I see a swan, ashen like sands of the shore. carried by westwardly winds, rogue like the moon of the north. Eastward, I see a crow. Dark are the days coming forth. Oh, God. So, this is south? Sands of shore. Carried by westwardly winds. Yeah, okay, I guess, yeah, it's a hint, but... Hmm. Is it going to be like that? That would be wind. That would be wind. That would be wind. That would be wind. Is wind east? No. West. South. East, I see a crow. East, I see a crow. Rogue north. This would be like that, and rogue north, I The game is very good at making you read into things that are not actually a thing, which is of course fantastic. Also, they show me different times. But it's time that moves. No, this is the same time, this is the same time. But you are different. These move. Hello there, Cloud. I'm waiting, Cloud. How's it going? I enjoy blueprints, which is still throwing a lot of riddles at me. Tommy was upset earlier, but it's doing better now. Still sensitive though. Sorry to hear that. Best you can do is, if you want to eat something, rice this other thing that has a name which I forgot what its English term is, so I'm looking it up. Oh, so it's basically the same name. Why? Well, rusk and some, well, teas that are nice to you, like peppermint tea is actually good on that. But yeah, in general, I hope you recover fast. Yes, that was my bot visit for the day. This is a game. I should be in the game. Thank you. Oh yeah, tea. I have some of that would be good. Yeah. Just eat like easy, gentle things. Like I said, like rice and rusk are two things that your stomach can easily deal with when it's in a state like that. Peppermint tea helps. Chamomile also helps. But not everybody likes chamomile. Chamomile. What am I doing? I try to go forward. This day is not gonna go well in game. It's really like, Chamomile is very nice. Very smooth. Yes, I'm not the biggest fan of it in its pure form to drink. But everybody's different in that regard. All the choices that I don't have. With honey is best. Honey makes a lot of teas very nice to drink. Yes, of course you want the key. Let me guess, you also want the key. Oh. You're almost nice. Yeah, and you present me with a chapel. Good. No, not really. Fine, take my money. I guess this is the way to literally transfer like huge sums of money to the next day. Just drop all your money here. I guess. Give me nothing. Thank you. Give me nothing. Thank you. Really? They put it back up? Why? That's weird. Do it, game. Of course. And try this. I have a security card. It's almost as if I had a choice. Take my money. Oh. Oh well. It's not like I losing anything. Mm-hmm. But it work it does work retroactively. Cool. Didn't expect that. Wow, you're even going to give me 30 steps? Game's on. That's crazy. Even a gem. Why is the game doing this to me? It's like, oh yeah, here, now I'm really generous. It's like, there it is. There it is. This is the vault, and it costs 5 gems. 5 gems. It's ridiculous. This is so expensive. That's it. Yeah. That's that. I mean, nice, I have like a million steps. But it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, I can also not create what I need. The worst part is that the game is literally giving me the vault key, and then the game gives me the vault. Disgusting. Well, guess I'm going to dump all my money into the chapel. Yay. This is such a weird strat. Call it a day. This game is not easy to completely solve. I mean, literally, I finished the game. I have reached the 46th room in the game, which is the base, the main goal of it. But there are still a lot of puzzles left, and yet it's not easy to figure some of the puzzles out. And as per usual, there's a lot of RNG. The most irritating part is that there's a room that is basically like giving you tips how to proceed. And one of them were like, something is missing here. And it's like, that's great. Huh? Outside to the room. I still don't know how to pick up the dynamite. My character is like afraid of picking up a bundle of dynamite. I don't know why. I feel like I didn't make any big progress. A little bit of progress, I did. I have to admit that. Then please. Give me that. Any treasure? No. Closet, parlor. Let's put down the closet. We get a key and a gem. Okay. Conference room. Or the spare room. Let's put down the spare room. No items. That's sad. Workshop, chapel, storeroom. Let's do the workshop. What do we get? Nothing? Oh, the broken lever. Okay. Will not create anything. Okay, the Mount Holly gift shop again. I'll take that. Not buy anything. Storeroom, garage. All of this is terrible. To some degree. Or the gym. No. Gym doesn't take any steps because of the room we placed outside. I forgot. Okay. Let's be smart about that and put down, despite that I wish I could put down 2 rooms, let's put down the wine cellar because there's nothing interesting in the wine cellar per se, but in my release version of this game I have actually never been in here. In the demo I was, so I already know what to expect here to some degree. There's still the possibility that there is something in this room. Maybe, or maybe not. Export. Okay. Don't. I said don't. Kitchen observatory. Let's put down the observatory. Observatory has always multiple items. At this point for me. Okay, apple, more diamonds and a key. That is good. I'll take that. Very good. Not so good. Definitely not the guest room. Sure. It's gonna be fun. Maybe, I don't know yet. Depends on what is written on those boxes. This is the only true box. The gems are in the other box with a true statement. One of the other boxes is true. Oh god, one of the other boxes is true. Gems are in the other box. Gems are in the other box with a true statement. The gems are not in the other box with a false statement. With a true statement? Right there. This is the only true box. One of the other boxes is true. Gems are in the other box with a true statement. The thing is, and that's the interesting part, is like this game, this little puzzle here becomes more and more difficult the more often you actually solve it. Which is not helpful, but an interesting twist on the entire thing. One of the other boxes is true. The gems are in the other box with a true statement. This is the only true box. One of the other boxes is true. Gems are in the other box with a true statement. This is the only true box. Then these two would be lies. Gems are in the other box, the true statement. But if this is a lie, then they would be in there. One of the other boxes is true. If this is a lie, then it would be the gems are not in the other box with a true or false statement. Gems are in the other box with a true statement. The gems are not in the other box with a true statement. So this is a lie. One would need to be true. Which would be this. Lie, truth. And then that would also be the truth. So it's here. I'm really bad at like, I'm not bad at this puzzle. I just become really bad when it starts doing puzzles like these. It's quite frustrating, honestly. I could do that, but I don't want to. Shouldn't put down the storeroom here. Aquarium or drawing room? I would say drawing room. Oh my god, the drawing room is giving me no items as preordained. Bedroom, workshop, or commissary. Let's put down the commissary. Commissionary, I would always call it. Okay. We could get the shovel, but there's also gems. We'll get the shovel. Dove coat, which we have not yet drafted, I think. Whenever you draw dove coat while drafting, you may rotate floor plans. I get it. It actually affects other rooms instead of this. But I'm pretty sure we have actually never put down the dove code. Yeah. Great indeed. Well, time to wait. Wah 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 wah. Yeah. La 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 la. We are waiting for people getting out of ad hell. Yes, indeed. Bum 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 bum. 1.5 minutes to go. And it still feels too warm in my room. Okay. Two music tracks at once. 50 seconds. Tomorrow I might finish Fist? Potentially. "15 seconds. There we go. Welcome back. So yeah, we were never in this room before. Okay. Dear mother, if you're reading this, that means Junie? That means Junie made it home safely. I imagine, how do English? I imagine he's going to be quite tired after such a long flight, so make sure he gets some treats and rest. School is going well, though I do miss you terribly. Unfortunately, even though the dean gave me permission to keep my birds here on campus, I'm afraid it's getting a bit too cold for them as the semester marches on, so I've made the decision to send them all home before winter months arrive. All to say except some... What? Can I English? All that to say except some more letters soon. Dearest mother, this should be the 5th letter you've received from me this month. Though I know statistically it is very unlikely that every single member of my flock has found their way home. And please don't tell me if they didn't arrive. It's going to be hard enough to know that I'm truly on my own. In other news, my classes have been engaging and I'm slowly making friends, so please ignore the dramatic despair of my previous letters. Things are indeed looking brighter, but I still maintain that 3 years is too long of a time to be away from home. Herbert, thank you so much for your gift of the wedding doves, whom I of course recognized immediately, and yes, I got the hint. So here's your letter. I know it's long overdue. The what? The Mahue life suits? Life suits me? Not that I didn't love Mount Holly, of course, but after years of being confined in a tiny dormitory, the small place Daniel and I have picked out in Redington feels more like a stately manor. Once we finished unpacking and setting everything up, I will insist on making an exception to your reclusive lifestyle to come, share a meal and admire our somewhat less impressive but much more personal view of the town. Okay. Well, we are returning east and should arrive on Tuesday. It costs... What? It costs? What? If costs? If coast is not... Oh, if coast is not clear, lower the... Whatever that means. Okay. Lower something. Lower your expectations, I guess. Wow, an entire coin. A rock. Nothing. Nothing, my favorite. Anything else? No, I don't think so. The courtyard? The secret passage. I won't give up. I won't give up. I want my vault. Give me my vault. I want my vault. And it's not gonna give me my vault, because why should it? Grrr. Why? Yeah, let's buy things which we can't because I don't have any money. Ooh, ah. Guest room, bedroom, or nursery. Damn it. Also, don't give me anything. That would be generous. Yeah, gem. Drawing room and gym are 2 ways to go forward. Let's see what we can put down here. Use a key. Greenhouse. Breakfast. Bedroom, the guest room, or the lab. Oh, there is not even a choice here. It's going to eat another key. Going to eat another key. Fun. El Biblioteca. You know, let's not. Let's not El Biblioteca. Pebbles. My favorite. Okay, a sledgehammer. That is something. The game is really insistent on giving me nothing from digging spots now. Pantry, the morning room, or security. Pantry it is, because coins and fruit. And this is going to eat a key. Sure. The workshop, the office. Yeah, sure. The office. Why not? So, this is the office. The office has a safe. This safe, by the way, is down here, it will literally move all of this up to unveil the safe. But you do not know the actual number. I do not believe that it is just 3 digits. So we do this, and as you can see, this moves up. And now we have a save. And we have a save, but we don't know what to do with it. Okay, so let's make a different approach. Let's say this is our hint. It says Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, and Herrings of the Major. Now, one of the really annoying things is to understand who these people are in that regard. Which sounds easier than it which sounds easier than it is. Wait. Oh god. Is my hint. Ew. If that's my hint, then that is terrible. Indeed, terrible. Especially terrible because I don't know what color that book is behind there. Shit. Oh. There's a good chance that it is the hint. Maybe, but then how do I decipher which is which? Oh, interestingly enough, I don't see any red books in this. Oh, oh God. Okay, but let's assume. Let's assume. If this is actually my solution, then we just count. Then we would have. Are you like a separate book edition there? Also, that color doesn't even exist. You have this one. Okay, I see probably my problem. I think I need to disable my blue light filter to help a bit out here. Ah, oh god, it's disgusting. So I guess the green book is only there to throw you off. That would make it 4 books. But here they talk about 5. March of the Count is not part of these books. Flight of the Queen. Fall of the Lord. Passing of the Barons and Herrings of the Major. Maybe these two things don't really have anything to do with it. Flight of the Queen. I mean, we have a queen here. Flight? As in 2? March of the Count. And here comes like one of the biggest problems, because like these guys are all kind of related family-wise to you. But now to figure out which of them is a lord, which is a baron, which is a major, is a bit complicated to figure out. Okay, we have a lord, we have a baron, we have a major, then we have the queen, another baron, a count. Okay. So that would be 1 count. It's 1. Let's see. 1. 1. Fall of the Lord. 1. There's another one. Lord, and then we have barons. 1. 2. That is 2 barons. Herrings of the major. One. This can't be the... I refuse to believe that this is gonna be the code for the save. Like, what? Why? 1, 1, 1, 2, 1. No. Would be weird. Okay. Let's go by the logic of that. And there's gonna be only one queen. There's only one queen. The next is count. And count is Count Isaac Gates. God. Now I need to differentiate you from everything else. Which shouldn't be too difficult. So what I'm going to do is basically like counting these guys, and this is the count. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. It would be a 4. Next would be Lord. And I think Lord is more than 1. So we have Lord William Epson. No, it's only 1 Lord. You. Okay. I think I can figure that out. So, not you, not you, not you. Not you. Not you guys, no. No. Not you. That's a 0 actually. This is a lot back and forth. But this is like my latest idea to get it. Barons and major. So let's put down a question mark for barons. Major, on the other hand, I know is only 1. There's only 1 major, which is you. So if you're wondering what I'm basically doing, there's an other room that has the busts of those people, and they are written, like their names and titles are written below them. So I'm basically counting the busts in this room of those people. And I think this guy is not once in here. But I shall see. Yeah. Yeah. I think he's not even once listed here, which would make it another 0. What's up with those zeros? Yeah. The second last is barons. And sadly, there are like at least 2 barons. So it's this guy, and I think this one is once in there. And this guy. Okay, this mustache. And British tie and this mustache. British and this mustache. No. No. That's a 1. And that's a 2. And that's a 3. That's a 3. What? So basically this is what I have. Not sure if it's correct. Would be a 1, 4, 0, 3, 0. Wow. Doesn't work. Okay. What if it is 1, 4, 0, 2, 1, 0. Okay. 1, 4, 0. 1, 2, 0. No. 1, 4, 0. 2, 1, 0. No. Damn it. I thought I had it. But apparently I didn't. Kind of sad. Because I have no other idea. Yes, I also tried 1, 1, 3. I can try it again, but it's not going to work. Yep. It's strange, because the game is usually the kind of game to give you a hint. So, the safe we found in the bunker basically said, like, do this to open this, and so we did. The other safe we found was basically showing us the solution. In a photo, and that worked. The next save worked with a chess puzzle. So this is weird. I'm pretty sure this is the solution that I need, but I just did this. I counted. What if it is 1 0 3 0? Good, it's not. What if it is 4? I'm pretty sure that this piece of paper is basically telling you the solution. But I don't know what else I shall do. I don't know what else I could do. That's kind of dumb. Yeah. Workshop, chapel, or lab. Let's put down the workshop. Yeah. Purse. Don't think we can build anything useful yet. Yes, I know I can repair the lever like that. Oh well. Oh, take my last key. Hey, it's the vault. Yay! Let's put it down. Now that I don't have the key for the deposit. Lots of coins though. Take that. Nothing here. Oh, take a screenshot of that. One, two, three. 3, 12, 9. Yeah, I guess I should note that down. Yes, definitely wanted to minimize every single window. Sounds like a good idea. Nope. Way more there. Is this room making a noise? Probably. Okay, right. Notification for Vault. Vault. Deus Ex Vault. White Tower. I know in English it's not called tower. I don't care. I think I remember that the English name was really dumb. Yeah. Can't do anything here. Well, it's quite clear from the get-go that... Oh, hi, boobies. It's quite clear that you need the deposit key, because that is where you find whatever is hidden here. Disgusting. It is a static noise in the vault. That's really irritating because I thought that it was a noise here. Okay. Good thing we have put down the vault, which is useful. But we don't have the key, which is not useful. Who knew? Cannot open that safe because I still don't understand what I'm supposed to do. Hmm. Oh. E. Rabbit's foot. This. I honestly don't want this. I don't want your item. Yeah. Go in here. Drawing room. I have 60 gold. I don't think I should buy anything here. I'm also going the wrong way, which is not helpful. But go this way. And then you go here, and then you go here. Let's have a look. Pair of trunks is always handy for swimming. Just be sure to bring some keys. And Mount Holly tea. You know what? Since I have the money, let's buy all of this. Because they are permanent unlocks, which is far more useful and worthwhile. Uh, Not that this leads me to anything useful. I don't think I can get anything out of this. Let's just put down that. For no apparent reason. Special key. Yeah. Oh well. It was partially a 2 days success, I would say. But otherwise, pretty shallow. Call it a day. Oh, well, a little bit of progress. Yep. But still, I have to say, like, these leftover puzzles are quite difficult to figure out. Like all in all, the basic simple goal of the game is not so difficult to actually reach, but you are left with so many questions and things that you actually feel interested and invested to continue uh, figuring out the leftover puzzles, basically what I'm doing. But I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to do all of that. It's to some degree quite interconnected. So yeah. Still, I enjoy the game, and in all honesty, everybody who loves puzzle games should play this game as long as they are aware that the game has a lot of RNG going on, and if they can deal with that, then they are in for a treat. I also like that the developer has literally the stance of this is a game that is a finished product, in the sense of like all they are going to do is like patch in the missing content they couldn't like deliver on the release, which isn't much. Like it's not like huge content stuff, just a few things. And then they are finished with this game. There will be no DLC, no add-on, nothing. It will just a standalone game and be done. And that's good. That's fine by me. Da 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 da. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah. But yeah. Today, aka tomorrow, aka Saturday, however you wanna see it, um, I will be streaming on my normal days. Normal time. So that's gonna be fun for overseas. And we're gonna continue with all of this here. Like I said, there is a good chance I might finish Fist in that stream. And otherwise, I will just see what I'm going to continue as well. Yes, indeed. And why I'm hungry? Why I'm hungry? Just like a bit over 12 hours ago since I last ate. What is this? Why? Why does it make sense? Hmm? Hmm? And then it's gonna be a question of what a follow-up game we can do. Yeah, but we know about that developer. Da, 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 da. That's another story game. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, but yeah, I had nothing specific planned for this late night stream. So I just picked whatever I felt like. Um, yeah. So Saturday, normal stream, as per usual. Off streams possible at any given time at the moment, since I have not yet decided if I want to literally just increase my weekly streaming from 3 to 4 days, which would include a Tuesday. But like I said, I have not decided yet if I really want to stick to that. So if I ever do like these off day streams, I will announce them over the usual official channel, which is Blue Sky and Discord. Or you are just lucky and see it on Twitch. Speaking of Blue Sky, I definitely didn't post it on Blue Sky, which is very useful, of course. But that happens. It was late night to begin with. So yeah, there's gonna be that. Yep. I don't really think I wanna raid someone else. Yeah, I wish I don't see anyone. Interestingly enough, interesting, but you're a wawa thing, rara, rara. But yeah, that's gonna bring us to the end of the stream. Like I said, basically in less than basic in less than 12 hours, I will be back. So yeah, good. Then I would say thank you so much for sticking around, lurking, and yeah, like I said, there's a Discord. You can join that and hang out. We occasionally do other things in the voice chat. Sometimes we have like word games or we just hang out and talk. But that only happens occasionally. And of course, you don't have to do that if you don't want to and don't feel like it. But yeah, just so you know that, you can easily find it below the stream how to access the Discord. So yeah, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, whatever. And if you feel like to come back, feel to come back. You are welcome. So, until next time, take care, treat yourself, be nice to yourself, and always be yourself. Yes, it's always a good song to end with. Until then. we will avoid Jeff Raid. Until then, bye bye.